it's Monday. This is Movement with Anja. I'm Anja. That's my husband, Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
Hello there. How are you? I'm sorry, my wife was mistaken. It's Friday, but that's all right.
It is Friday. Yay, Friday. Oh my goodness, it is. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, this whole sitting at home most of the time and not going on a regular schedule, that has not happened yet, trust me, has completely thrown me off. So yeah, happy Friday, everybody. That's funny. Oh, that's something I only would do.
I was going to say, please don't take the weekend away that fast.
No, that would not be. So I'm glad you're here. We are here for a little bit of yoga session. I'm waiting for some participants to step in, and I'm believing there's number one. Let's see who you are, and give us a thumbs up, and let's see. Hello. Also, I want to let everybody know, in case you have not heard this, and you will hear this probably ad nauseum, that I have a YouTube channel. Yay. Movement with Anja on YouTube. Please come and check it out. Please like my videos, share them with your friends. I'm sure there's somebody that would appreciate the kind of work that we're going to be doing there. And also comment. I would love to hear what you have to say about the contents. I'm an infant YouTuber, and so I am learning and growing and watching a lot of stuff to kind of figure out how this works. This is really, really interesting. There's my mom. Hallo Mutti, wie geht's euch? Hallo Papa. Ich hoffe, bei euch ist alles okay. Ich denke mal, ich muss wirklich jetzt demnächst einmal dran arbeiten, dass ich in Deutsch diesen Unterricht mache. Das kann ganz interessant werden, weil ich glaube, mein Deutsch wird ganz schön holperig sein. Ich höre mich fast an wie Cedric, wenn Cedric Deutsch redet. Hey Jan, I'm glad you're here. And there's Elizabeth, my faithful too. I tell you what, I love it. Beautiful. So again, I'm just chatting about, YouTube, kind of letting everybody know what's happening. What's going on with you, Aaron? What's the news?
Things are good as far as going and seeing the doctor and the surgeon, and the surgeon was quite pleased with the progress that is being made. And I find myself more and more utilizing the walking stick as opposed to using the walker. What I've noticed now is that with the walking stick, what I need to do is find, if I'm going to travel back and forth room to room with something like, i.e. a cup of coffee or something, that I need to find a way to transport it as with the walking stick in one hand, and the other unfortunately doesn't quite work as well as I would like it to. So something to work at and all without using the walker, but the walking stick goes well, and slowly but surely we're getting my gait back.
Awesome. Sounds good. And I'm sure we figured this out. We figure something out, how you can move things from A to B. And yeah, I could see that being a problem, because, those are the things that we all take for granted, that we just pick up a cup with something in it and we walk from one room to the other. If that not is working really good, that could be really a problem. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 3 of you online, so we're going to start with some yoga. We are going to, I'm going to move my chair back. You know the story. Aaron's going to be in shoes. I'm going to be barefoot. I've chosen not to use a mat this time because I think it's more in the way in this space here than there's Patty. Hi, Patty. The mat is more in the way for me right now than it's doing me any good. So, again, if you have a mat, please use it. Be barefoot on the mat. Make sure you get plenty of water. Disclaimer, please make sure that you listen to your body and to your doctor. If there's anything that you should be doing, you please do not. If I suggest crossing over midline and your doctor has said, no, you cannot do this yet, please listen to that. I am just a suggester. Is that a word?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, look at this. I'm just a suggester. And yeah, just play along, have fun, and enjoy. So let me move my chair back. I'm going to move the comments out of the way. Let's see. Oh, Lawrence is watching. Uncle Larry Fisher.
Very good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and sit comfortable. Rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes for a moment if you like. And if you say, I'm not really liking this, just lower your gaze a little bit. What we want to do is we want to calm down the nervous system. So breathing in and out of your nose. allowing your body to rest, but to be aware of what you're doing. So you're sitting nice and tall. Even if you're leaning back against the back of your chair, it doesn't matter. But you're sitting up nice and tall. And you feel how your shoulders are relaxed. Your head is resting right on top of your spine. Your hands are resting on your thighs. And your feet are resting on the floor. Deep inhale and exhale through your nose. And feel the breath opening up your lungs and expanding the lungs. And when you exhale, feel how that deflation continues through the body. You feel that body getting heavy when you exhale. Go ahead and do that again. Deep inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. And now exhale with a big sigh. Do that again. Deep inhale. Fill your lungs. Exhale with your sigh. And last but not least, inhale through the nose. Now this time keep your lips closed and exhale with that same intensity. Beautiful. So this is your Ujjayi breath. If you'd like to continue, and you can continue breathing in and out of your nose, I would encourage you to do so. And really focus with each movement onto your breath. If you find that this kind of breathing is too difficult for whatever reason that might be, as long as you're breathing, remember, I'm a happy camper. So give me another deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart and move away from the back of your chair if you not have done so. So let's engage and lift through the chest. So feel how your upper body is lifting up, how your shoulder blades are extending down, relaxing your shoulders, moving your head. Just find that space so you can sit comfortably. And then inhale those arms up. And then exhale, let your arms float. Your eyes are still closed or your gaze is still lowered, and we're just working on breath. In and out. Go ahead and take those arms back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, float those arms out to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Stay here for another breath. In and out. Take those arms back up. Inhale, open up those eyes. Exhale, let those arms float to the sides. Just allow the weight of your arms to slowly come down. Nice. Good job. And then roll your shoulders back and roll them forward. Go ahead and do that again. Roll them back and roll them forward. We're taking that left arm. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale, lengthen through the fingers. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lean towards your right. Relax your shoulder blade down into the pocket. Very good. And release that. Nice. Okay, place your hands back on your thighs. And then go ahead and take that right arm up. And inhale. Exhale. Just reach up nice and tall. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lean and open up into the right side. Draw your right shoulder blade down and open up that chest. And go ahead and bring that right arm back down. Take your hands to your thighs. Beautiful. Roll your shoulders and roll them forward. Beautiful. Nice job. So go ahead and take your hands right back to your thighs. To your chest. I'm sorry. To your chest. So we're taking those arms up. Inhale. And then exhale and take your left knee up. Yeah. And then inhale. And exhale in the right knee. Let's go ahead and alternate that. In and out. Focusing on where you find the most tight spot. And if whatever that is, if it's your lower back or your hips, you breathe into that. Exhale while you're lifting. Feel that stretch being helped by your breath. And again, lift. Draw that navel tight. Engage through the pelvic floor. Feel how your body wants to work on the lower end. We're doing this one more time for each side. So here's your left side. And here's your right side. Nice. We're inhaling, lifting up. And we're exhaling, we're folding forward. So we're letting that upper body just drop onto your thighs. Feel how your body really wants to melt. And you want to feel how your body is relaxing all the way into the neck, all the way into the hips. Take another deep inhale. Exhale out and let your body stretch. And we do this one more time. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let that body sink and rest. On your next inhale, slide those hands alongside your shins, roll yourself back up, bring yourself back up into a seated position. Those arms come back up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice. Go ahead. Inhale, Inhale forward. Exhale, open up that chest, a nice open chest. Yes. Relax your shoulders down and open up. And inhale, bring your hands forward again. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open up that chest. Breathe and open up. And bring your hands to your heart on your exhale. Good work. Nice. So let's get up. So we're standing behind the chair. The chair forward for you. There you go. So Erin is going to face the camera. I'm going to face away from the camera. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see what I'm doing while I'm standing up. So we're going to lift and lower those heels. Our most essential part of the chair yoga, wanting to include your feet into the whole chair exercise movement. Since we're not going to go on the floor, there's a little less engagement on that end from the hamstrings and such. So we want to really make sure that we utilize that chair nicely. Give me one more lift. Nice. So go ahead and turn your toes out. So you end up standing like Charlie Chaplin. So you turn your toes out and you keep your thighs together. So squeeze your thighs, engage through the pelvic floor, and now lift and lower. Yeah, lift and lower. Breathing deeply and focusing on ending up on all 5 toes when you come up. So you don't want to end up just standing on your big toe or on your pinky toe. Give me 2 more like this. Yeah. So now go ahead and bring your feet back together. And this time I'd like you to have your toes turn inward and your heels turn out. So in German we call this, we're walking over the big uncle. You know, here you're pigeon-toed. So you feel like you're standing pigeon-toed, and we're doing the same thing. We're keeping those legs long. We're not buckling in towards the knees. We're keeping it long, and then we're lifting, and we're lowering. And again, we're staying on all 5 toes. Yeah. It is not important how high you lift. It is important how you lift. So engaging through the belly, making sure that those legs are fully engaged. So they're stabilizing your joints. Yeah. Give me 2 more here. Awesome. And release. Go ahead and take those deep inhales. Take those arms up. And then exhale, take your hands down to the chair and then walk yourself away from the chair into a downward facing dog. So we're bending those knees while we're walking back, and we're letting our upper body come to almost a parallel position towards the floor. Beautiful. This is already opening up, Erin. This is great. So let's reach away through your fingers. Feel how you're really trying to reach away through the fingers. Draw your shoulder blades together. And then lengthen through the spine and lift gently up through the tailbone. Yes, that's wonderful. Deep inhale and exhaling. So now just breathe into, where do you find the most tension? Breathe. Deep in and out. On your next inhale, soften those knees, tuck your pelvis, round your back, and then roll yourself back up walk back towards your chair and then take those arms up and lift and reach and open it up. Feel that body extending and lifting up through the chest, opening up through the arms. Good work. And take your hands back towards your heart and release that here. How did that feel, Aaron?
Wonderful.
Good,
Very
good. Okay, everybody. So we're standing, you can stand behind your chair. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. It's just easier this way. We're standing wider than hip width. There you are. And then turn your toes out just a little bit. So we're going to bend our knees. So we're going down and we're going back up. Beautiful. So what I'd like you to do, Aaron, I would like you to hold on to this, and I'd like you to use this as your guide. Yeah, that's it. So now we're focusing on opening up those legs. So we want to increase the length right here, right on the inner thighs. So opening, having the weight in your heels, letting that butt come straight down. Yeah, there it is. And let's go ahead and do 2 more of this. Here's 1. And here's 2. Let's hold this. Now let's see. We're going to draw the shoulder blades together. We're drawing that navel in and we're standing up nice and tall, focusing on that belly. And go ahead and come on back up. Exhale. And so do this again. We're going single down and single up. And go ahead and do that again. Single down and single up. Give me 1 more. Hold this here. And again, we're focusing on lengthening and opening up through the spine, opening up the hips. Deep inhale. Exhale, come on back up. Beautiful. And bring your feet together. Deep inhale through those arms. Take those arms up. Lift and lengthen. Open it up. Feel how your body almost wants to go backwards. Yes. Hands back down towards your heart. We're going into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to the chair. Walk away from the chair. Bending those knees. Yeah. Softening those knees. Beautiful. Lift up through the tailbone. Draw the shoulder blades together. Awesome. Very good. So just gently, just start pedaling your knees. So one knee bends and the other knee bends, and we're just doing that very, very gentle. So there's a little bit of shifting going on from the pelvis. We feel a little bit of weight carrying more on one side than the other. So we're kind of just allowing the body to move gently. So this is one of the movements that your hips is doing when you walk. And unfortunately, right here in the lower back area, right above the tailbone, that's where it becomes really tight. It's all fibrous, dense material that doesn't really get a lot of blood supply. So we want to make sure that we keep it nice and supple, nice and open. And then release that. Come on back into center. Soften those knees. Tuck your pelvis. Round your back. And roll yourself back up into your standing. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Stretch that out. Lengthen. Open it up. Beautiful. And take your hands to your heart. And release this here. Nice job. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Doing good.
Yes.
Awesome. Here's some water for you.
Thank you.
And I have my tea. Ginger lemon. Very good.
H2O.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not drink coffee. I have not had coffee in, couldn't tell you how long. My stomach is just not happy. And I've noticed that a lot of the coughing that I would end up producing was stomach related. So I had to kind of alter my diet. So the tea really does the trick. So yay, good for me. That being said, let's go into a warrior 2. So we're going to step our feet wider than hip width apart. Yeah, very good. So again, you bring your feet out as wide as you can, be stable. So if you step out too far, you want to make sure that your feet stay nice and grounded. So turn your toe forward just a little bit. Turn these toes in. So yeah. So what I like you to do is when you're standing, I like you to take a look at your feet, and both of your feet are pointing forward. So if I would draw a line on the outer edges of your feet right now, or my feet, that should create 2 parallel lines going through my living room, through your living room. So if my toes are pointed out, my lines would open up into a V. That's not what I want, because I would like to keep my legs aligned so I can work from here, and I don't want to open up the hips. Hope that makes sense. So let's take your right leg and externally rotate it. So the left foot points forward, the right leg turns out. There it is. So go ahead and take your hands to your heart. We're bending into the right knee. We're taking those arms up, inhale, and then exhale and open up your space. Nice. So relax your shoulders and reach through the arms. Let's take this down just a little bit. There you go. And then take a deep inhale and exhale. Feel how your body wants to settle on both legs. How you want to lengthen through the inside of your left leg. And the outside of your left leg is pressing down into the ground. How you're bending into your right knee and how the outside of your right knee is pulling outward and you're stabilizing from the inside of your knee. Let's go ahead and open up your right palm. We're inhaling and we're exhaling and lifting that arm up into reverse. And we're lengthening from the rib cage, opening and extending through the fingers. Good, beautiful. Warrior two. Nice. We're going into modified side angle, so bend. Yeah, there it is. And then take that elbow down. If you can't reach there, stay here. Beautiful. Relax. Yes, that's it. Right there. Good. So you want to open up now and feel how your body lifts and turns instead of you kind of draw those arms back. And bring it back up. Warrior two. Nice job. Reverse. We're opening up that right palm. We're taking that right arm up. Warrior two. We're going into triangle, so we're straightening out that right leg. We're leaning towards the right, pushing out. Let's take that right hand down towards your thigh or your knee. Beautiful. And here's well, we want to keep that arm in alignment with the shoulders. And we want to turn the upper body to open it up. That's it. And go ahead and bring yourself back up. Warrior two. That's beautiful. Take both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Take your hands to your heart and center your feet so your right foot is pointing forward again. There you go. Nice job. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Lift those arms. Exhale. Take your arms out to the side. Externally rotate your left leg. Very gentle. Yeah, there it is. Bend into your left knee. We're going into reverse. We're opening up that left palm and we're lifting and opening up through the side. So we're creating length. Warrior two. Modified side angle. Bending, coming down. If that's not happening, go ahead, put your hands down. Yep, that's it right there. And here's why. We want to open up the chest. So you want to try not to lean in. So you want to draw that shoulder back. And warrior two, bring them up. Yes. Reverse, lift it up. Hold it nice and open. Breathe. Warrior two. We're going into triangle. We're straightening out the left. We're reaching towards the left. We're taking that left hand down and we're opening up through the right. Yeah, relax your shoulder a little bit. Turn forward. Move forward. There you are. Relax right here. Good. That's it. Beautiful. And bring yourself back up. Warrior two. Go ahead and take those arms up. Center your feet. And take your hands to your heart. Nice job. Go ahead and walk your feet back together. And we're doing a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take your hands to the chair. Walk yourself away from the chair. Bend those knees and find your belly on your thighs. Beautiful. Good job, Erin. Reach through those fingers. Draw those shoulder blades together. Lift up through the tailbone. Yes. Belly is tucked in. Nice. He's working hard, people. He's working hard. Tuck in your belly. Tuck in your tailbone. Soften those knees and let's walk yourself back up towards the chair. Deep inhale. Lift those arms. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale. Take your hands to your heart. Exhale. Release here. Good work. Give me a high five. That was awesome. Good job. Have a seat, everybody. Nice job. See, the thing is that engaging muscle isometrically, like you do when you're standing and you're holding and you have to kind of tighten everything up to keep everything in place. Those kind of muscle work, hey Jess, this kind of muscle work is basically more efficient than if you are, doing something all the time. So holding a position, engaging, really focusing on lengthening, engaging everything. That is really hard work, as you probably can tell. You know, sweat driving, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure is.
Feels great, though.
It does, yeah. See, I always compare this to, and see if I'm wrong there, or if you feel a difference. So for me, I've always tried to explain this, and this is how I'm envisioning to me. When I'm stretching and I'm really tight, I feel like a piece of linen. You know, when I was little, my grandma used to take me to the mangle, and we would have, you know, the bed sheets and tablecloth, and everything was made either linen or cotton or, you know, this kind of stuff. And so it was really wrinkled and hard when you wash it and dry it. But then we would pull it through the mangle, and it would be steamed, and you would pull everything back in place. And that's how I feel when I do yoga. It's like, oh, like I get everything back to where it kind of needs to be, and so I can actually move. You know, I think, doesn't that feel like that?
Yep, slowly but surely we're getting there, and it's starting to feel more natural and such to have not done that for so long.
Right.
It almost feels foreign, but it's nice. The body is saying, you know what? I seem to recognize this to some degree. Right.
And the thing is, really, when you start creating pain, when you do any of this, and you're like, ooh, you got to stop. There's something wrong. You're kind of tweaking something that we don't want to do. But, you know, if it's just a movement and you say, oh, wow, this is hard, and oh, my goodness, you know, that's a good thing, because then we're going into the mangle. I've taken you through the mangle, Aaron.
I love it.
Okay, mangle me. There you go. Okay, everybody, so joke aside, let's go continue on. So I have a yoga block right here. I'm going to give Aaron one, and I'm going to have one. If you do not have a yoga block, you can use a pillow. You can probably use a book. Anything that is of something that you can place between your legs. So there doesn't have to be anything special. So all we're going to do now is we're going to focus on engaging inner thighs. So when you're standing and you're doing a lot of this, bending your knees and, you know, opening up the hips, those inner thighs have to be flexible, but also strong to keep you there. Well, for most of us, including myself, those inner thighs are really not good and strong. So my legs and my hips and everything kind of collapses inward, which is, unfortunately, that's what happens. So we want to keep this nice and strong. So I hope you found something by now that while I was talking. So we're going to have our feet directly under our knees, and we're sitting up tall on our sit bones. So you're going to squeeze and release the block. So while you're doing this, your pelvic floor will engage as well if you do so. So go ahead, squeeze and engage your pelvic floor, and then release that. And do it again, squeeze and release. So I'm really focusing on that lower part of my belly. And the sensation that what you're doing right now, so pretend like you're going to the bathroom, please don't, just pretend. And that you are stopping the stream of urine. Because that's what you're doing. When you engage those muscles, you stop or you contract the pelvic floor, which is then cutting off the stream of urine. And then release. Let's do a couple more of this. This is something you can do all the time. I mean, you can watch TV and do this. You know, you could do this, you could place something between your knee. Well, I don't know about driving because you have your foot on the gas and such, but, you know, all these different things, all these different places. Think about where you're sitting and really not doing anything. You could work those muscles. Give me two more. And release here. Awesome. I'm going to let go of that. How did that feel?
Wonderful.
Yeah?
Very good.
Good. It's a small, very supple movement that we need to do to keep our lower part of our body strong. A lot of times when people have hip and lower back problems, and I'm going to turn my back to you. So right here, this is the SI joint. You know, if you point right there, I cannot tell you how many people I've worked with. They said, my back is killing me. And I said, well, where does it hurt? Right there. That's your SI joint. So SI joint is basically the connection from your spine into the pelvis. And where those two meet, I'm going to bring my little skeleton next time. Where those two meet, that's basically, it's a cartilage connection. And it's, the sacrum of your spine, your pelvis, one side of the pelvis, and they come together. And that right there is the SI, the sacral ilium joint. So when you're engaging and releasing, all these muscles from the front all the way down towards the back are wrapping around and supporting something. When we have a lot of back problems like this, it's because these muscles from the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, wrapping around your pelvis right here, are not firing properly. And that's why there's collapse happening. And that's why there is then pain and discomfort. So the more we can create strength there, the less discomfort we will have. I think it sounds pretty cool, because if it's really that easy, let's do it, right?
Exactly.
Right. Okay. That all being said, I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can see who we all have there. There seems to be a couple of people on there. Hi, everybody. Dale is there too. Beautiful. I can recognize Dale's little icon up there.
Yes, love it.
Thank you very much again for today and stopping by and joining us for this little episode of Moving with Anja. Again, please do not miss to check me out on YouTube. And I am working on getting a page going on Facebook for this in particular, so I'm not going to have to do everything over my personal Facebook page. I think I'm a little too politic on on my personal, so I think I'm going to move it over to something else. And I also have a Twitter account, so I will move it to my Twitter account, and I've been told about Instagram, so I am learning, people, I'm learning. So that being said, please take a time to go into a little bit of final relaxation of Shavasana, anywhere, just a couple minutes, just quiet. And up to that point, please let's take your hands to your heart, and let's together say Namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I'm glad that you were here. Love ya. See you soon. Bye.